There are two different ways to achieve bright vocals. You either make everything around the vocals a bit darker, so you have a big contrast between the vocals and the rest of the instrumental, or you boost the top end of the vocals. Today I want to show you a technique that I've been using to create the impression of brighter vocals by ducking the beat using a plugin like Trackspacer. So this is going to be a crazy technique. I've used it a couple of times. I haven't seen anybody using something similar. You can apply this technique when mixing vocals with an MP3 beat where you don't have the track outs, but this technique is really powerful when you have the full track out, when you have control over everything. Today I'm going to show the technique using an MP3 beat. This is a track called SOS from Sanito. It sounds like this.
SOS, SOS, alles was ich will werde ich mir holen, denn ich renn so schnell, renn so.
So the beat has some hi-hats, it has a lot of top end, it's bright, it's nice, but it clashes with the top end of the vocals. As I've said in the intro, you can achieve bright vocals, hyped up vocals by doing two things. You either make everything around the vocals dark, so you have the contrast, that's really important, or you make the vocals really, really bright. This technique is based on my other video where I make space for the vocals using plugins like Trackspacer. That's the plugin that I want to use today. I'm going to process the beat, so I'm going to add Trackspacer on the beat. I'm going to use the Trackspacer plugin on the beat, and I'm gonna affect just the top end. So if I make the vocals as the sidechain for Trackspacer, Trackspacer will react to everything in the vocal, not just the top end. I want to affect the top end of the beat just when I have S's, when I have consonant sounds. That way I can give the appearance of a brighter vocal. A really powerful technique. It's really subtle, but it's something that can take your track to the next level. The setup is a bit more complicated, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. In Studio One, I'm gonna add a bass track. You will need a de-esser that has a listening function. This is the listening function on the Pro DS from FabFilter. I want just the top end, the S's, the sibilance of the vocals to affect Trackspacer. Let's call this sidechain. I'm gonna send the vocals to the sidechain. Now, if I play the track, you'll hear that I have just the sibilance of the vocals separated on this bass. Now we can use this bass to trigger the sidechain of Trackspacer. Open up Trackspacer and we're going to select the sidechain as that track. Now you have to engage the pre-fader, reduce the level so we don't hear that bass. We just want to trigger Trackspacer. Now you're going to see that Trackspacer will react just to the sibilance of the vocal.
SOS, SOS, alles was ich will werde ich mir holen, denn ich renn so schnell, Baby bitte lass mich los. SOS, SOS, alles was ich will werde ich mir holen, denn ich renn so schnell, SOS, wow, wow, lass mich los. SOS, SOS, alles was ich will werde ich mir holen, denn ich renn so schnell, Baby bitte lass mich los. SOS, SOS, alles was ich will werde ich mir holen, denn ich renn so schnell, SOS.
This is a really obvious example with extreme settings. You can clearly hear the beat ducking when we have sibilance on the vocal. You can play with the attack and release to achieve some really nice movement, to achieve some more excitement. And this is a really powerful way to make the vocals seem a bit brighter without clashing with the top end of the beat. Like I've said, this technique is more powerful when you have the full track out. You can use this on the hi-hats, you can use this on the percussions, you can use this on multiple stems that are top end heavy. So this is the technique that I've been using. I know that the setup is a bit more complicated, but I think you can achieve really great results by using this subtle mix trick. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for the support and see you guys really soon. Cheers.